Hello, all of you. Hello, all of you. How are you all? Welcome to the third class for journal entries. We have seen how to pass the journal entries with the modern approach, with the traditional approach, and in the last class, we have seen how to make the accounting equation. Asset is equal to liabilities plus capital. So as and how the transactions are going on, okay, purchase is made and all. So what is the plus and minus in accounting equations we have seen in the last class, okay, right. Today, we will take up the next problem of this. I am sharing the screen. If anyone is having any doubt in the concept, please ask. Okay? If you have any doubt anywhere in the concept, ask. 1 second. Okay. So look at the screen. We now know what is accounting equation. Especially for the comfort of this concept, already this problem number 1 is solved. That when you commence the business, cash is equal to capital. Now, if you pay rent, cash is reducing, advance is increasing, and so on. Okay. Now, today we should pass the journal entries. But tell me one thing, journal entries, do we need to write which type of the account it is? Or are you comfortable to pass direct journal entries? As you all say, we will do. Direct also we can pass the journal entries. Or, yes. Shall we pass the journal entries directly? Okay, we will take up 8th problem now. Journalize the following transactions. Also state the nature of each account involved in the journal entry. Okay, right. So, Ajit started the business and all. So, he withdrew cash from the bank. You are also having book, I am also. We will read one transaction and we need to pass the journal entry. But this time, they have asked us to write the nature of each account, whether it is personal, real, nominal. Now, if it is personal, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Sorry, real. Personal means debit the receiver, credit the giver. Income and expenses means debit all expenses and credit all income. So it's all fine. Okay. We are not going to write so much in detail now, all the principles and everything. That many columns we will not make. Okay. So now are we ready to go with this? Just write the nature of the account. Whatever journal entry you are passing, they have asked you to write the nature of the account. What we have done in yesterday's class? What are the accounts involved? What is the nature? Then according to nature, if it is real, debit what comes in, credit, what is the principle? And then we pass the journal in. Now we will skip because now it's time. In exam, so they may ask you to write only journal entries. So now just see whether you all are comfortable or not with this. Okay? Chalo, let us start. 8th problem. Yes. Look at the screen. Do you remember? This is the last problem for the accounting equation we have solved. Chalo. Let us pass the journal entries. Problem number 8 we are doing. Date, particulars. This time proper journal entries we are passing. So I am writing the heading journal entries. Date, particulars, debit amount, credit amount, and one extra column for the nature of account. They have asked you that what kind of nature of account it is, that you all say. 1 minute. You all also continue one full page. I am also doing so that we need not stop the class in between. Shall we? Shall. First one. 1st December, Ajit started a business with the capital. So when business is started with the capital, money is coming in. Okay? So journal entry क्या है? Bank account debit to Ajit's capital account, and he is the proprietor. To is always written on little right hand side. Bank account debit to capital account. Amount is 4 lakh and 4 lakh. Now look at this. When a person is bringing capital 4 lakh, what are the accounts involved? Bank. Array, really sorry. I have to write in debit and we have to write in the credit. And now what are the accounts involved? Bank and capital. So what is the nature of the bank account? Bank का nature क्या है? Right? What is the nature of the bank? Personal account. What is the rule of the personal? Debit the receiver. So we have debited bank. What is the nature of capital account? Personal. Okay. What is the rule of personal? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Who is the giver? Capital account. Ajit is bringing in money. So is the interpretation clear? Then we can save time because we have done lot of problem like this. Now 3rd of December, he withdrew cash from the bank. Then which are the accounts involved? Cash. Account debit. Why debit? 2000. Because the nature of the cash account is real. Are you able to interpret and write with me? What is the nature of the cash account? It's a real account. Debit what comes in? Cash is coming in. And credit the bank account. What is the nature of bank account? Personal. What is the rule of personal? Bank is a giver. Bank is a giver. Clear to all of you or not? So when you withdraw cash from the bank, cash is coming in. Debit what comes in and money is going out. ठीक है? Right. Next. He purchased goods making payment through bank. Okay. So he has purchased the goods making the payment through bank. So now purchases is done. So which amount is involved? Purchase. And purchase can be done in cash or bank. So he has done through bank. So journal entry is purchase account debit to bank. 15,000. 15,000. What is the nature of purchases? It's an expense. Expense. So, nominal account. Okay? Nominal account भी बोलते हैं. Many books they say it is a real account. Why? Because purchase is related to your stock. Purchases जब करते हो your stock increases. So debit what comes in? Purchases is coming in. On nominal, debit all expenses as you want to interpret. And why bank is credited? It's a personal account. Money is going out. Money is going out. It's a personal account. He sold goods 16,000 and received the payment through bank. See, sometimes if you send on credit, it is like data to sales. This time it is bank to sales. Bank to sales. Why? What is the nature of bank account? Personal. And money is coming in the bank. So debit the bank account. Why you are crediting sales? Okay. Sales is taken as a real account related to stock, or you can take it as income. So credit all incomes including sales, discount received and all. Sales. Or if you take it as real, in sales the stock is going out. So credit. ठीक है? Bank account debit to sales. Now, 10th of December, he purchased furniture and paid by check. What is the nature of furniture? Personal, real, nominal? Real. Furniture. Furniture is a real account. Furniture is coming in. Debit what comes in. And bank is credited. Money is going out of the bank. Money is personal. Money is going out of the bank. Is my speed fine? Anyone is having doubt? Then ask. These are like simple journal entries. Very simple journal entries. Okay. Next, 12th of December. He sold goods to Arvind. Now this time they didn't say he has sold Arvind in cash or bank. So can I say goods are sold to Arvind in credit? Listen to the language if you are listening for the first time. In foundation, just as we understand Gujarati, Telugu, Marathi, there's a language of accounts. Okay? So just read it again. When I'm reading the problem, read it carefully. Reading the problem is very, very important. He purchased goods from, he sold goods to Arvind. So, Arvind account is involved and sales account. Journal entries, party to sales. Arvind account debit to sales. We have sold the goods of 2,400. But now check with me. Arvind is debited. What is the nature of Arvind's account? It's a personal account. It's our data's account. What's the rule of personal? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Arvind, you are a receiver, so debit. And sales is credited because it's a real account and stock is going out. Credit what goes out. Bye-bye. Stock is going out. Huh? Almost half the problem is done. Can some of you interpret and tell me? Put the message in chat box. यहाँ तक देखो किसी को कोई डाउट है? We are continuing. Just 2 seconds. I'll get my water bottle. आप देखो एक बार. Yes. Good, good, good. Thank you so much. Everything is clear until now? Yeah. I'll give you one problem to do it in the class on your own. So at least this one you all should do together with me. ठीक है? चलो शुरू करते हैं. 12th is over. Now 14th. 14th, what happened? We have purchased the goods from Amrit. Read the problem. But we have paid cash or bank to Amrit is not given. So can we say we have purchased it on credit? So which account is involved? Purchase to Amrit. Purchase to Amrit. 10,000. 10,000. What is the nature of the purchases? Real. What is the nature of the purchase is real. Okay. So when you purchase, the stock is coming in. So debit what comes in. And why we are crediting Amrit? Amrit is a personal account. What is the rule of personal account? Debit the receiver, credit. Amrit is the giver of the goods. So credit him. I know some of you may be feeling this is quite a repetition, but then do practice so that your concepts are very, very clear. A repetition will give the speed also required. Yes. Now, he returned goods to Amrit 500. Out of 10,500 goods we have written to Amrit. So now Amrit is receiver, debit the receiver. Amrit account debit, personal account. Amrit is receiver, so Amrit account debit. To purchase return. Purchase return credit, it's a real account. Purchase and purchase return are related to stock. So why we are crediting the stock account? Because it's going out. Now listen all of you. Some of you may be having the doubt is, when I purchase the goods, purchase to Amrit. When I sell the goods, Amrit to purchase. We can reverse the entry, no? I am asking some question to you and I want all of you to unmute and speak or put your answer. Then I will take the class ahead. Purchase to Amrit. Okay. So can we do Amrit to purchase? Why when we are returning the goods, why we are routing through the separate account purchase return? Anyone in the class? Purchase to Amrit, no, to Amrit to purchase. Why Amrit to purchase return? When you return the goods, why don't you use the purchase account? What's the reason? Yes. Yes, yes. Even if you are wrong, it's okay. Just post me the entries. See. Okay. Bolo or what is the interpretation? These are the basic questions after clearing foundation and after clearing group 1 of Inter. When you go for articleship, they ask basic questions like this. What is a ledger? Why do you prepare a trial balance? When I purchase the goods, purchase to Amrit. When I return, R for return, R for reverse. Huh? Purchase to Amrit, Amrit to purchase. Why purchase return? Yes, because purchase return will show separately how many goods have been returned. See, it's not a good sign whether you are returning goods or you are doing sales and there is a sales return. Got it? So there is what do you say, sale and sales return, purchase and purchase return? Nothing. It's why we need to route it differently. If I do purchase return ke time pe, if I do purchases, my net purchase will come 9,500, but I want to know how many goods I have purchased and how many goods I have returned. So I have a reason for that. That's why it is purchase return. Okay? Right. Next. He received from Arvind 2,300 in full and final settlement. How many goods did I sell to Arvind? Look here, 2,400. Now Arvind gave me in the bank 2,300. Arvind, I've sold you the goods of 2,400, but he is giving me 2,300. So 100 rupees is what? Discount allowed. Is it a loss to me? Yes, right. And to Arvind. Arvind's account was debited 2,400. I'll credit. Why am I crediting Arvind? Because he is a giver. Personal account, giver. Bank account debit. Why? Because money is coming in the bank. Debit the receiver, personal. Discount allowed, debit. Why? It's a nominal account. I may be writing little fast because I'm explaining and writing together. If my writing is not clear anywhere, ask me. Bank account debit 2,300. Discount allowed is my expense. I have sold you the goods of 2,400. You're paying me 2,300. 100 rupees is discount allowed. Done. This entry is very important. Please listen again and again. I'm saying I'm teaching foundation, but when I teach inter and final, I can recollect. Like in CA Inter, you will do one topic called single entry. Directly, you have to post the entries in the ledgers, but in your mind, you have to frame the journal entry. Chalo, next one, 18th. He withdrew goods for personal use. Drawings, whether you withdraw cash or whether you withdraw goods. Drawings account debit 1,000. Two purchases 1,000. What is the nature of drawings account? Personal account. It's the personal capital account. Why we are debiting drawings? Because the capital, Ajit is withdrawing the stock or goods. Okay. So drawings account debit or capital account debit. Debit the receiver. Proprietor is the receiver of the goods. So debit. Why credit purchases? It's not purchase return. Why you are crediting purchases? It's a real account. And what's the rule of the real account? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Credit karo ye giver. So stop. What is the rule of the real account? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So credit the purchases. Stock is going out. Taken by proprietor or you have sold. So credit the purchases. Debit the drawings. 1812. Now 2012. He withdrew cash from the bank, but this time for personal use. Personal use. He has withdrawn cash, not bank. So again, drawings account debit. 1 second. Give me 2 minutes time. You can also carry on the scaling for full page. I hope you all are using scale calculator all. So फिर से drawings, whether you withdraw goods or you withdraw cash, proprietor is receiving. That's the reason drawings account debited. How much? 2,000. And cash is credited. Cash is a real account. What is the rule of the real account? Debit what comes in, credit. Cash is going out. Bye-bye. And why drawings is debited? It's a personal capital account. Drawing is a part of the capital account. Is proprietor receiving cash? Is proprietor receiving stock? Yes. Debit the receiver. Okay? 2012. Now, 2412. He paid telephone charges. Telephone charges. Account debit to cash or bank. Nothing given specific cash. We'll take it by bank. Now, why telephone charges are debited? How much? 110, 110. Telephone's nature is nominal. Debit all expenses. So telephone charges are debited. And bank is personal. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Bank is giver of the telephone bill. So bank is credited, money is going out of the bank and telephone charges are debited. 2612. Yes. So honest you all are reminding for the homework. I will definitely check the homework also, but after this problem. This was a nice problem for journal entry. I thought I will do it on screen. Is my speed fine? If you can give the feedback, just write C, all clear. You are able to take down with me? Yes. Just 2 seconds. I'm here. One second. Okay. 26th of December, amount paid to Amrit in full and final settlement. Amrit ko we paid less amount. So first you write the journal entry. Amrit account debit. Why? Because it's a personal account, debit the receiver. Amrit is receiver. So debit Amrit account. Then to bank, credit bank, because it's a personal account and bank is the giver. To discount received, you have received some discount. It's like income. Sorry, what do you call it as? Nominal account. Nominal account. Ab amount dekho. Look here. I have purchased from Amrit 10,000 and 500 goods I have returned. So 10,000 goods I purchased, 500 I returned. So I had to pay to Amrit how much? 9,500. But how much I paid? 9,450. So 50 rupees is what? Discount received. I hope you are getting. फिर से एक बार. I had to pay Amrit 10,000. Then I returned the goods of 500. So 9,500. So out of 9,500, I paid by bank 9,450. So 50 rupees is the discount received. Check this entry. 2 minutes. I'll be back, please. Go check. Check all the working notes and nature of account. Anyone is having any doubt in this entry? Ask. I have purchased the goods of 10,000, 500 goods to I return. Now I had to pay 9,500. So 9,450 I paid from the bank. Okay. That's for 2612. Then 3112. Paid for stationery, rent, salaries. You have paid all expenses of the business. So nominal account, debit all expenses, credit all incomes. Stationery account, debit 200. Rent account, debit 5,000. Salary, debit 2,000. To bank 7,200. I want to repeat, all these are nominal account. So what is the rule of nominal account? Debit all expenses. Yes. And bank is a giver. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Nominal account. And bank is personal account. Bank is the giver of the money for paying all these expenses. And expenses are debited. Last now, 3112. Goods distributed by way of free sample. Mark this entry, very important. Till your inter level, you are going to use all these entries. Okay. So, goods distributed by way of free sample, 2,000. Okay. So now, advertisement account debit. See, when you distribute good as free samples, it's like you're advertising your product, no? One bottle of Head and Shoulder, one small parachute oil free. So what you are distributing your stock as free sample, it's like advertisement expense. So advertisement account debit. And why advertisement account is debited? It's a nominal account. Debit all expenses, nominal account. Two purchases. Two purchases. So what is the nature of the purchases? Yes, it's a real account. Then why am I crediting purchases if the goods have been distributed as free sample? Is the goods going out? Then credit. Same, if goods have been taken by proprietor, drawings to purchases. Cash is taken by proprietor, drawings to cash, drawings to purchases, and goods given. Star mark isko KitKat 5-star sab khilao. Very important entry. When you give goods as free sample, these are the entries which you are going to do in the final accounts also. That time I need not explain. Advertisement is an expense, so debit, and to purchases credit. Clear? All clear until now? Right. We have completed the whole problem. 3 minutes, check your watches. You can also be back and we are going to do the next problem. पहले ये पूरा problem check करो. कुछ doubt है तो you can ask me. Okay. Easy. We are closing this topic journal entries today. So if you have any doubt, ask. And now please go and solve your study material problems. Each and every problem of study material you should solve. ठीक है? चलो, let us do 8 problem we have done. One problem, will you try it on your own and share with me the journal entries? Anyhow, wherever comfortable, chat में, unmute करके पढ़ो class में. The very next one, 9th problem. Ramesh started a business. Same. This time we will just write the journal entries. Okay. Now, when Ramesh is starting a business, which accounts are involved? Bank and capital. So bank account is to be debited because money, debit what comes in. Capital is to be credited because it's a personal capital. Ramesh is the giver. Okay. So exactly same transactions are there. Yes. Chalo, we'll do it together only. 9th one also, we will do it. And some of you really appreciate, you have already shared the answers for yesterday's homework in the group. Very good for that. Keep it up. Keep sharing your answers in the WhatsApp. So right now, 9th problem for journal entries. This time we are not writing the nature of account and all. You can interpret in modern way. If the basic nature of machinery is asset and more machinery is coming in, asset is basic nature is debit or increase or debit and so on. Okay. Date, particulars, debit amount and credit amount. Shall we start? Yeah. Sometimes if amount is given in thousand, I hope you are enjoying. Are you also interpreting with me? Date, particulars. There's a small formality column for ledger folio. You know, we write the posting where we post the journal entry. I'll teach you in the next chapter. Debit amount, credit amount. Chalo, let us start. Ramesh started business. So he is bringing in money on 1st of April. Bank account debit to Ramesh. Bank account debit to Ramesh. 10 lakhs, 10 lakhs. Sorry, Ramesh nahi, to capital account. He's the proprietor of the firm, no? He started a business. So to capital account, that's more perfect. Bank is debited, it's a personal account, debit the receiver, and capital is also personal, credit the giver. Ramesh is the giver, 10 lakh. 1st April. Next, 3rd April. Bought goods for cash, 50,000. Bought the goods for cash, 50,000. Okay. So now you have purchased the goods. Purchase is a real account. Why purchase account is debited? Because stock is coming in. Or if you interpret in modern way, they say purchases is a expense. So debit all expense. And this time purchases is done in cash or bank, what it is. You have purchased the goods for cash. So cash may be there, 50,000. Drew cash from bank on 5th of April. Cash you have withdrawn from bank. Cash account debit because cash is coming in. Bank account credit. Because bank is the giver. When we go to bank, bank is the giver. Ye le jao cash ghar pe. And cash is debited because cash is coming in. 5th of April. 13th of April. Sold the goods to Krishna on credit. So Krishna's account debit. He's our debtor. Party to sales. Krishna to sales. Krishna's account. Pen is troubling, huh? क्या हो गया? Some network issue is there. Krishna account debit to sales. Why Krishna is debited? Because he is the receiver. Krishna account debit to sales, he is the receiver. 1,50,000. 1,50,000. And sale is credited because it's a real account. Sale stock is going out. Or sale is income. So credit all incomes. Debit all expenses. So Krishna to sales. 13th April. 20th of April. Bought goods from Shyam on credit. Purchase account debit to Shyam. If I purchase in cash, purchase to cash. If I purchase by check, purchase to bank. But this time, I am purchasing the goods. Purchase to Shyam. Yeah. How much you have purchased the goods from Shyam? 2,25,000. Yes. So why is purchase is debited? Stock is coming in. Debit what comes in. And why Shyam is credited? Personal account. He is a giver. So purchase to Shyam. If it is purchase in cash, purchase to cash. Check se payment diya to purchase to bank. Done. Now 24th. Receipt from Krishna 1,45,000 and they have given you ready in full and final settlement and 5,000 discount also they have given. Okay. So bank account debit money is coming in 1,45,000. Money is coming in 1,45,000. Discount allowed is 5,000. To Krishna, bank account debit 1,45,000. Okay, money is coming in bank. Discount is allowed 5,000. Yes, yes, yes. Ask if you have any doubt. See, they could have given that we have sold the goods to Krishna 150. So Krishna paid 145 in full settlement. Then automatically 5,000 what he didn't pay is like your discount allowed only. But this time they gave the amount. Okay, okay, okay. Some of you are asking me whether we should write the narration. Yes, yes, yes. I thought you know, so I'm going to skip that, but abhi I am writing. Being cash received from Krishna. Being cash received from Krishna. Simple narration we should write. Yes, yes. If you want for some problems, I will help you out. No problem. ठीक है? चलो. Paid to Shyam. Paid Shyam cash 2,15,000 on 28. Discount allowed is 10,000. Yes. Shyam account debit. Shyam account debit 2,25,000. To bank 2,15,000. And we have paid him. So even though look at the language, I really want all of you to look at the language of the problem for once. पढ़ो. बहुत अच्छा concept है ये देखो. Shyam ko when I am paying 215, I have purchased the goods of 225. Look at the screen. Put your pens down 2 minutes. 225. But we have paid him 215 and he is allowing discount. But for us, so it is discount received. No. So discount is allowed by Shyam. So don't debit it because for me, I am paying instead of 225. I purchased the goods from Shyam. I paid only 215. Shyam account debit 225. By bank 215. Discount is receipt 10,000. Nice, no? Don't take it as discount allowed. Shyam has allowed the discount. That's the language. But for me, it is discount received because I purchased the goods of 225 and I just paid 215. Second last. 30th. Bank account debit to sales. Correct? Q? Cash sales there. Simple. So though for cash also they are routing the entry through bank, you can write cash they are depositing in the bank, okay, cash account debit to sales. Last entry, paid rent and salary. So these are like expenses, debit. Rent account, debit, 50,000. Salary account, debit, 1 lakh to bank, 1,50,000. You have paid, debit all expenses. So rent debit, salary debit, and to bank, 1,50,000. Easy. Are the journal entries easy or not? Are you able to do it? Yes. All clear? Yeah, narration like you can write here. Being expenses paid. Rent, salary and all. Being expenses paid. ठीक है? Good number of problems we have done. Chalo, do the 10th sum now in the class. Yes, I'm giving you time. 9th हो गया. 10th abhi karo. 10 minutes time is given. Unmute and say the entry or put the entries in the chat box. Everyone should start 10th problem now in class on your own. Say you're stuck up in this entry, leave the space and go to the next entry. He started business with a capital, Roy. Plant, bank, stock. So he is bringing the plant. Plant is a real account. If you want first entry, I can show. Plant account debit 10,000. Bank account debit 8,000. Stock account debit 12,000. To capital account of Roy 30,000. I hope you are getting. So plant is coming in, stock is coming in, bank is debited because it's receiving to capital account. ठीक है? This time furniture is brought for resale. So it's like a stock. You do. I'm here only. Whatever entry you are stuck up, I will check it. Karo. 10th problem. Yes, keep doing the entries and ask if you have any doubt. Yes. Which entry you all are stuck up? छोड़ दो. Leave that much space. Yes. Do it in the class, all the entries, and when you finish, tell me, we will check it. जैसे आया है वैसे लिखो, even if it is wrong, no problem. See, there is some importance. Otherwise, I can go on teaching. You all are building a super base for inter and final. Just the result came and students are clearing 2 groups of final, 2 groups of inter because of the superb base in foundation. So do it on your own. If there is anything not getting, I'll do it. Okay. Chalo, let us do it. Yes. Who will read out? Anyone in the class wants to read out? I can understand many of you are using mobile, so it's not possible to see the screen and do at the same time. That's why I'm saying if you have done the homework, send me the picture in the WhatsApp group. That builds up a genuine confidence. Okay? 10th problem. Last problem in the journal entry. Date, particulars, debit amount, credit amount. ठीक है? चलो let us start. Date, particulars, debit amount, credit amount. First one. He started a business. I've already explained you this entry. 1st January. Write it. Still, if you have doubt, ask me. Plant is a real account. Debit what comes in. Bank is a personal account. Debit the receiver. Bank is receiving 8,000. Plant is coming in 10,000. And stock. Debit the stock because it's a real account. Stock is coming in. And this is all introduced in the business. Proprietor brings capital 10, 20, 30. But 30,000 capital, he's not bringing everything in bank. He's bringing some plant, he's bringing some stock. Okay? 2nd January. Bought furniture for resale. When you purchase furniture for resale, it's not an asset. It becomes your expense. I mean, say your goods. If I am buying laptop for teaching, listen to my example. Laptop, if I am buying for teaching, laptop is like my asset. But if I deal in laptop, I purchase laptop, I sell, I purchase, I sell, then laptop is my stock. So when furniture is purchased for resale, it's like purchase of the goods. So purchase account debit to bank. Money is going out and goods are coming. This is like I'm doing business of furniture. I'm buying the furniture and selling. On the same date, I purchased furniture for office. Now this furniture is my asset. Furniture account debit to bank. Furniture is a real account. Debit what comes in, and this furniture is a asset. Now see, if you understand these journal entries, half of the next rectification chapter is done. Instead of taking it in the furniture account, if you take in purchase account and all, it's a wrong entry. You need to correct, and how to do, I will teach. But are you understanding? I want to repeat. If I'm going to use furniture as asset, furniture to bank. If I'm going to use furniture as goods, buying and selling of furniture, furniture is my purchases. Nice. Next, 3rd of January. Paid rent for personal for cash, 2,000. Paid rent out of the personal cash. Okay, very nice entries. Rent is paid. Rent account debit. It's an expense. Debit all expenses and rent is paid. Rent account debit. But money is not going out of the firm. Proprietor is paying from his personal capital account. So can we say it's like Capital account. Why capital account is credited? Because proprietor is the giver of the cash. He is personally giving 2,000. And then in the form we are saying, okay, as if 2,000 rupees you have got capital. And with that we paid rent. I want to repeat, rent account debit. But why am I not crediting the cash? Because cash is not going out from the firm. Proprietor is paying his personal cash. So for the firm, is it like capital is brought in by the proprietor, cash to capital and then rent to cash? If you want to write this, don't write in exam, but you can write rent you have paid in cash and this cash has got into the firm by the proprietor. So you cancel again. This is the interpretation. Now you write it. Explanatory note. Don't write in exam. Explanatory note is for your understanding. Rent account debit to capital. As if the capital is brought in the business. Easy. Next one. 8th one. Okay. 8th of January. Sold furniture out of those for resale. 6,000. You have sold the furniture for 6,000 and money is coming in. Yes. Bank account debit to sale. कितने का furniture sold out किया? 6,000. So when furniture is sold, why furniture is not credited? Because this furniture is your real account. Your income. Furniture is your stock. So when furniture is purchased, you have purchased the furniture and now you have sold it. So bank to sales. This is like sale of your goods. 6,000. Paid salary to Mr. X. When you pay salary to a person, don't write his name. Salary account debit. What is the date? 12th of January. 12th of January, salary account debit. Debit all expenses. To bank, because bank is the giver of the money for the salary. 1,200. Even if you pay salary to Ram, Ghanshyam, anyone, don't write. In narration, you can write. Being salary paid to Mr. X. Being salary paid to Ramesh. Being salary paid to Rahim. Like that you can write in the narration. Yeah. See the last entry. If you have a doubt, ask me. Next. 15th of January. Purchased goods from Mukherjee for cash. 3,000. 3,000 ke goods you have purchased. So purchase account debit. Stock is coming in. To cash. Mukherjee nahi aayega. Mukherjee will not come. Don't write the name. Purchase to Mukherjee will come when we have liable to pay to Mukherjee personal account. We have purchased the goods from Mukherjee, but against that cash is going out. So don't write Mukherjee's account. You can write that in reason, being goods purchased from Mukherjee. I want to repeat, when goods are purchased in cash, cash is a real account, debit the what comes in, credit what cash is going out. So don't credit Mukherjee. Name what they have given is only to confuse you in journal entries, and you have to be alert. Sold goods to Mr. Sen on credit for 8,000. Sold the goods to Mr. Sen on credit for 8,000. Okay. Mr. Sen is the debit, the receiver, 8,000. To sales. Mr. Sen to sales. Party to sales. On 20th of January, Sen returned the goods. So this is sales return. So now I've told you, Same party to sales. Sales to party nahi karna hai. Sales return. So that we come to know that we have sold the goods of 8,000 and 1,000 have come back. So sales return to Mr. Singh. 20th of January. Received cash from Mr. Sen 6,500 in full settlement. Cash account debit 6,500 in full settlement. Discount allowed account debit. Cash I have received 6,500. Discount allowed is my expense. 2. Mr. Sen. Now look at this. Look at this. I have sold the goods 8,000. 1,000 he returned. He should have paid me 7,000. Okay, but he paid me 6,500. So 500 what he has paid less. It's like discount allowed in full and final settlement. Easy. You write the entries with me, and any entry you want me to repeat or not clear, read the problem, revise the classwork, read the journal entry you are writing now. And if you have any doubt, ask me. Okay? So what is this now? Mr. Sen, 7,000. Okay? 8,000 I have sold the goods, 1,000 he returned. Here, Mr. Sen debit 8,000, Mr. Sen credit 1,000. Now Mr. Sen credit 7,000. But against that, cash is coming in 6,500. So 500 rupees is the discount allowed. Now, 22nd of January, bought the goods from Bose on credit. Purchases account debit because goods are coming in. Purchases account debit because goods are coming in. To Mr. Bose. To Mr. Bose. Purchase account debit to Mr. Bose. Purchases is debit, but I have purchased the goods on credit. Bose is the giver. If we have purchased in cash, purchase to cash. But this time I have to pay to Mr. Bose later. After 1 week, 15 days, I will pay. 30th of January, return the goods to Bose, 500. Mr. Bose debit, 500. To purchase return. See, now these are repeated entry. Message me that we have practiced all the problems of study material and we are ready to go for next chapter. I'm telling you, believe me, this works. If you are not perfect with journal entry, no point in teaching you rectification and subsidiary books and ledgers. Don't jump the topic even if you are watching it as video. There's an importance and these problems are all handpicked, selected, done. Purchase the goods from Bose, 5,000. Bose to purchase, return. Bose account, debit. Now, we should pay to Bose. See, they have given in one line, return goods and paid. You can split it. Now, I should pay to Mr. Bose, account debit, 4,500. Out of 5,000 goods, 500 I have returned. So I should have paid 4,500, right? But how much I am paying the cash? Not cash. Yeah, cash. How much is paid in cash or bank, whatever you want to write, they have given 4,000. 500 rupees is the discount received. Bose allowed me discount, but for me, Bose, I purchased 5,000 goods, 500 I returned, 4,500. See, Bose ka account settle ho gaya. 5,000 credit, 500 debit, 4,500 debit. And cash we have paid 4,000. So 500 is the discount we have ठीक है? Discount received is our income. Anyone needs any repetition, any entry which is not clear? Ask, पूछो. Nice, no? What was the new thing you have learned in this problem? You should really star mark these two entries. If you purchase furniture for resale, purchase to buy. If you purchase furniture as asset, furniture to buy. What was the new thing you have studied in the last problem? Drawings and cash and advertisement and all that. So these all the problems are a superb variety. Just check it, do it. This topic is over, but one thing pending from my side. Okay, I will start the next class with that is checking the homework. I had given some homework. One was 7th problem. Yes. So 7th problem I said, 6th we have done, 5th we have done, or a equation I had asked you to do. Yeah, 3rd, or we did. 3rd also we did in class, no? So only one problem I have to check, but I want to check it nicely. It's again a super base, true and false MCQ. Show the classification of accounts. So you do like this. Account, traditional approach, modern approach. Building, traditional approach, it's asset. Modern approach may be building to asset ही है. Like this you do, I will check it in the next class. Okay, I'm going very slow, otherwise we could have completed in one, maximum 2 classes. Journal entries खत्म हो जाता था, but you need to take a pause. I agree, I have taken problems jumbled. I took modern approach, traditional approach, journal entry, then I did equation. And see, very important question, very good that you have asked this question, Harshini, that you are not, matlab you are getting the, shall we do all the entries in all the ways? No, please. They are not going to ask you modern approach, traditional approach, and your equation, everything in a single problem. It's only for practice I'm giving you. When you things you do it simultaneously, they'll become very clear. Okay. So thank you so much. That's all for today. And in the next class, we will start next topic. Before that, I will check up the answer in the class, provided you all WhatsApp the answers in the group. Group में picture निकाल के डाल देना है. गलत है सही है. Don't worry, you all have come to learn here. But the 6th problem, which I said now, put the answers. Traditional approach, modern approach, and we will continue with the next topic. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye all of you.